the house, the side to the street, there is a little retaining wall, and you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but along here there's some little white tubes that just allows for drainage to come out, so it's all properly done. That's done by the builder. We've got a couple of bushes along here. Right now their name escapes me, but these can be as big or as small as you want. They have beautiful orange flowers that attract hummingbirds. These rounded bushes here are rosemary, and we did have a freeze this year, so this plant here in the front, that's got a little freeze burn to it. It'll probably come right back, not a problem at all. And it can be cut back and it'll grow back in actually fuller and more attractive. So right now it's kind of maxed out as far as its growth, and so it really should be cut back even further. The garage here does have a couple of coach lights in the front. As we come up here to the front door, they have the tile laid at a lovely diagonal. We come in the front door and the kitchen is off to the right. They've got a granite countertop, a granite backsplash. What's nice is they brought it all the way up here along the back of the sink where the bar is. It's a little bit lower around the rest of the kitchen space. They did do the varying height cabinets with the higher crown molding in the 42-inch upper cabinets. That gives you one more shelf. This is the pantry space, and in here they did put a spice thing on the back, and you can just see it's not a huge pantry, but it gives you some extra pantry space. The eat-in dining area off the kitchen, because this doesn't have a dining room that's separate. This is quite large. You can see they've got a big table in here. They've got a nice side-by-side top refrigerator, and then again this space they do have with a varying height cabinet. The builder also brings this cabinet over the refrigerator out further, so you've got a little bit deeper storage space and access things that are a little bit more to the front. There's the light at the front entry over the front door, and then let's go into the living room. As we're here in the living room, you can see the space. They've got a couple of bar stools here. On this wall and this piece of furniture, it looks like this is probably a 46-inch television. The sliding glass door is out to the back. They've got recessed lighting, and I'm not sure if you can see right up here. And right up here there is a couple of outlets. What that means is this is prepped and wired for surround sound. They just don't have the speaker system set in. As we continue here, we've got two closets in this little hallway. The first one is set up like a linen closet. They're using it for all kinds of miscellaneous stuff. And the second one, which I'm going to go just a little further, this one is actually your coat closet. So it's a good place for coats and your vacuum and things like that. Right here in the middle between those closets is your laundry room. They do have 42-inch cabinets in here as well, because of the other package they've got with the builder. They've got the crown molding and everything else on that. As they come out here into the garage, they don't have formal cabinetry in here, but they do have a high shelf that they've got a little too much weight on that point over there. They do have some plastic shelving. This is a metal shelf. So they've got a bunch of shelving, but they're not built in. As you can see in this corner, this is your water softening system. That's your salt tank and water purifier, your hot water heater. They also have another refrigerator out here. That refrigerator, there's actually two vents. This is one, there's another one that's down here. They're not supposed to be blocking that vent because the hot water heater is a gas hot water heater. But it's got some nice space on the side. It doesn't have a stop as the homes here don't. And it's not an extended garage, it's just a standard garage. And so Linda's running to get out of the way. So right across from the garage door, remember this is the living room. This is your second bathroom. It's got the cultured marble. This is the, looks like a Korean cultured marble with the cream with a little brown and white speckles on it. They've got that surrounding the shower and tub area as well. And then the next room here, this is the guest room. There's the light. It doesn't, let's see if it has the, it does have, so this is an interesting fact that there's 3 switches here. One is for the reverse plug, which is upside down, which has an, that's connected to the light switch. So it's a half hot, half switch plug over there. And then the second one is for the light, and the third one is for the ceiling fan. And so what that means with 3 plugs is that this is supported at a level that you could put a ceiling fan and have it attached with support. So that's nice. This is what could be a 3rd bedroom. They don't have a door on it. They're using it as an office. They do have an outlet up here so that you, and again, we've got plenty of plugs. So that means they have it set up for being supported for a ceiling fan. There is a closet built in here. That's why I said this could be turned into a bedroom. They're using it as an office. It's carpeted, and as is the guest bedroom. So as we come out of the office looks directly into the living room again. And then to the back of the house here is where we have the master. We come into the master. The master does have the bay window. They do have 2-inch blinds around. As we look up, we've got some canned lights. We've got a ceiling fan. Okay. Now I'm going to take a note that right up here, I'm not sure if you can see it, the home inspector probably would note this as well. There is a crack right here, and so that means there's been a little bit of settling. I'll take a look outside and see if I see anything. So what they did is they've got 2 doors here to the bathroom so that you don't actually look from the bed into the bathroom, and you can close that off or open it up. It also makes it so the doorway is a little bit wider. You've got the double sinks. Again, you've got the same style countertop and the same surround around the shower. And then this is the toilet room. Woohoo, it's actually kind of deep. It's got, you can see they've got a magazine rack in here. So it's really quite deep for a toilet room. And then the closet, which I don't think they had any pictures of, just to give you an idea, there's shelving, double hang, and single hang. So you've got a lot of space. You could actually even put 1 shelf up here and get storage, additional storage up there if you needed it. The shower has just a standard shower head. The lighting over the 2 sinks. You've got the gentleman's height or the higher countertops down here. Tiled in here, but carpeted in the carpeted in the closet, but tiled in the bathroom, in the toilet room. Okay, and I'm going to walk us out to the back. So we have one continuous video here. Okay, and out here they have the travertine laid in a really nice pattern. I think it's called a Versailles pattern. The pergola, you can see there's actually some lighting up here in the pergola. And they have a sunscreen that has the opportunity to wind down. You can see there's the handle, the crank right there. And then right across there, just barely visible, is a sunshade. Out here on the back porch, we can confirm to see that if these are going or not. These are 2 heat lamps. So on our colder evenings, you could still be out here and really enjoy yourself. The fire pit is nicely done. They've got a lot of landscaping back here. There's a little citrus tree here. I don't know what it is because it doesn't have any fruit. And this is a little grapefruit tree. The neighbors have a fence around their property. Oleanders to the back, giving you lots of privacy. And then these are the bushes that we saw along the street. So you have full privacy here on all sides. This side also has, you can see the crank that goes up, and then there's a little a screen, so you can screen that off if the sun is warm there. And they've got another one right up here. Again, it's there. Now you can see it. You can see it. We've changed the lighting. They did a little walk path so that if you have neighbors come over, they can park on the side, walk up the stairs, and come right to the back of the property. There is a ceiling fan pre-wire here, as well as 2 additional outlets. Those are for speakers, so you can connect your stereo to outside and have music out here. They have gutters here, which is really nice because if you've got this patio filling, you don't want water coming off the roof and onto your back patio. So they do have gutters along this back section. Actually all the way along that way. Let me take a look over here on this side of the house. Nope, they just did it. They just did it in the back so that while you are out back, if it does start to rain, you don't end up having the rain drip on you, which is really, really smart choice of how to do that. Okay, so that's the house. There's another little light here. This switch here is probably for the speakers so that you can turn the speakers on outside, or for the ceiling fan that's outside. So it's wired to one of those 2 plugs and not without any electrical stuff. Looking back from the sliding glass door, this is the living room. There's the front door, the kitchen. Beyond it is the dining area, and that's the house.